Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we talk about Weiss Schwarz news and cards of the day. Yes, I did get a haircut. And wait, I didn't do the clap. In the news, we have confirmation that this set will kind of be like Sneaker Bunko. I kind of saw this coming, honestly, and it'll have kind of the same series codes as Sneaker Bunko. This one will have an F in front of the two letters. And most likely, it will also have 3 traits as well. And Girls Band Party is out, and you fools! Look at these prices! If you're going to max rarity a Bang Dream deck, you might as well buy a house at this point. And the first set we're going to look at is Bunny Girl Senpai. That's a lie. Look at this Batman card. It's pretty goddamn good, and it's a guaranteed restand. Okay, now we're going to do Bunny Girl Senpai. This is going to use art from both the anime and the light novel, so here we go. Bunny Girl Senior Mai is on reverse top check 3, get a puberty character and add it to your hand, then ditch the rest, and then you ditch a card from your hand. And when this is sent from the stage to the waiting room, send Irreplaceable Existence Mai from your waiting room to your memory. And that card is on play from hand or memory, mill 2, then deal X damage, where X is the amount of level 2 or higher cards milled. And when this card gets front attack, send it to your memory and climax combo. And on attack, if you have the world where only you don't exist is in your climax area, you can burn 1. The climax is a 1k1 and a gate when triggered. Hella nice. This card gets you any puberty character on reverse, so you can ram it into something and then you can send the 3/2 Mai straight to the memory. And she burns on play, which is good, and yes, that is 3 soul. So you have this card in your memory, how do you get it out? Rascal Sequitas says that if you're a level 2 and above, you can pay 2 and ditch a puberty character, and then rest 2 puberty characters, and play the 3/2 Mai from your memory, and during your turn, your Evening Sky and Irreplaceable Existence Mais get plus 1k, and he's a level assist. We don't know what Evening Sky Mai is yet, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Another way to get it out is Linked Feelings, lets you play the Irreplaceable Existence Mai from your memory, and against 5k until the end of the turn. So obviously, you're going to be using these cards to get the 3/2 Mai, and it seems like your deck is going to be revolving around the 3/2 Mai, and whatever Evening Sky Mai is, we don't know what it is yet. It seems that you're going to probably maxing out on all of these cards. Well, maybe not the event so much, but probably. Last Bunny Girl card is Siscon Idol Naruka, and she gets 2k during your turn, and she's a mill runner where you successfully mill a puberty character. Okay, I think the YouTube bots have stopped watching. So for the last couple of days, specifically these couple cards that I'm going to talk about, the people on Facebook that have been posting a couple of these cards have been getting their posts taken down because Facebook anti-pornography policy and stuff like that. And I'm just going to be showing the cards because this video is going to get demonetized either way, so whatever. Alright, so with that being said, Sneaker Bunko. Heart Hybrid with Grace is on reverse, mill 2, and if there's a level 2 or higher card among those, send this to stock. And has a bond with Ecstasy Hybrid Kizuna and Aine, and that is on play from hand. If you have another Sneaker Bunko or Heart Hybrid gear character, this gets 2k for the turn and climax combo. On attack, if you have Heart Hybrid on, top check your deck, and if it's a Sneaker Bunko or Heart Hybrid gear character, add it to hand. The climax is a 1k1 and a book 1 triggered. Pretty nice effects on both cards, but the 1/0 is the main one you'll be running. I do like how the 0/0 has a bond with the level 1, so you could play the 0/0, get the level 1, and you could just go straight into your combos. The 1/0 is the main one you'll be running because you will plus nearly every time because every character in the set is a Sneaker Bunko. Climax Hybrid with Aina is an early drop with 6 or more climaxes in your waiting room. She's an on-play heal, and choose the 1/0 Kizuna and Aina from your waiting room and set it as your marker. And when this has a marker, it gains 4k5 and a Corruption Armament trait. I thought we've gone past the 6 climax clause for early drops, but I guess not. If you're maining this, you will most likely have 3 or 4 copies of the 1/0 in your waiting room, so you can get the marker underneath this card nearly every time. 11-5, not counting back row at a level 2, is pretty damn strong. And I do wonder what that trait will be useful for. Also the flavor text. I'm honestly not amazed that all the posts on Facebook talking about these cards have been taken down. So let's go to a nice wholesome card. Kuro Usagi is on play, ditch Climax Salvage for a Sneaker Bunko or Blessings character. That's a good palate cleanser. Let's get back to the smut. Swipset Furano is when your other character reverses a character, it gives 1k to one of your characters and climax combo. When you play Cannot Be Honest Furano, select one of your characters and they get the following ability. When this card reverses an opponent in battle, top check 4, add a Sneaker Bunko character to your hand and you ditch the rest. Throw this in your back row, it gives boosts to your attacking characters, and the climax combo effect is pretty good too. It's only one character, but if you have 2 or more, they do stack. Runaway High School Girl Sayu is when you level up, pay 2, search your deck for a Sneaker Bunko character and add it to your hand. And rest this card. Target one of your Sneaker Bunko characters and they get 1k and the miso soup trait. Keep this in your back row and you can search when you level up and you get a power boost on top of that and some good miso soup to go along with it. Mono Super cards! They're not blue, so I don't care. This Megumin gains 1k5 when you have 2 or less stock, and she's a drop search. Yunyun is on attack, choose a character, and they get 2k5 for the turn, and she can target herself, which is good. This one gains 1k for each other Sneaker Bunko, Adventurer, or Magic characters, and they have character discount on card using the traits that I just listed. Strike Witches? Sure. I haven't heard that name in forever. 506 Joint Fighter Wing Kunika gets plus 1k if you have 2 or more other Sneaker Bunko characters, and Climax combo. When this card reverses an opponent in battle and you have Warm Welcome from the Ni-Uroi in your Climax area, this card gets the following ability until the end of your opponent's next turn. When this card is front attack, bounce this card at hand. After that, top check your deck and add it to hand if it's a level 1 or above character. The Climax is a 1k1 and a book 1 triggered. Wow, I hate this already. The effect is actually super good. So the wording is a bit weird, but a way to look at it is that it gains the effect during your opponent's turn, and you can top check your deck when it reverses a character. But don't forget that you have the option during your opponent's turn. 506 Joy Fighter Mariana has Accelerate. Wow, that's another thing I haven't heard in a while. Anyways, at the start of your Climax phase, clock yourself and it gets the following ability until the end of the turn. On attack, search your deck for a Sneaker Bunko or Magic character, add it to hand, then ditch one. Karu's True Feelings is a 1/0 blue event, and pop one of your characters and then you can search your deck for a Climax. Instead of squishing some of your characters, play this and you can plus. That character is already going to the waiting room, so you might as well, and you could get the one for this. Over in Haruhi, we have Uniform Haruhi and Mikuru, where you cannot play events and backups from hand. Okay, just don't play this out of level 1 then. Cosplay mode Mikuru lets you pay 1, and on attack, you can trigger check twice, and she's an anti-early drop clock shoot. SOS Brigade Honorary Consultant Tsuria is on attack, top check 2, put 1 back to the top of your deck and mill the other. And on attack, if you have 1 or less characters, mill the top card of your deck, and if it's a level 0 character, throw it in your background. So, here's how Weiss works. If you have effects that trigger at the same time or during the same phase, in this case it's on attack, you choose which one you want to do first. So you could use the first effect, check what card you have, then use the second effect to get the character to your back row. If it's a runner, good for you, and then you trigger. So yeah, you choose which order you want to do things. SOS Brigade Girls is on play for hand, top check your deck and leave it there or mill it, and it's a level 0 bomb. I like this better than the level 0 bomb we have now because you see where you're going to trigger, and if it's a Climax, use a Brainstorm to plus, or if it's not a Climax, mill it so you can dig deeper into your deck. Bright Smile Haruhi is on play from hand, mill 2, and she gets plus X, where X is the number of Sneaker Bunko or SOS Brigade characters times 1000 and Climax combo. When this card attacks and you have SOS Brigade Summer Holiday in your Climax area, you can pay 1 and target one of your other characters and this card, and they get the following ability until the end of the turn. When this reverses a character in battle, salvage 1. The Climax is a standby, and a standby and soul when triggered. Wow, holy shit. Currently in my Haruhi deck, I am running these where you pop a level 0 and you salvage. The milling effect lets you load up your waiting room for the standby, and you could potentially salvage 2, where this you could just salvage 1, and you don't have to pay a stock for it though. Bright Smile Haruhi is pretty good, but the cards are nearly identical. The milling 2 on the Bright Smile Haruhi is nice, and you could get the potential boost, but this one already has the boost guaranteed on play. The new one is better because you net more bodies on the board with the standby, and your deck is now running a standby card, and that's a big deal. Okay, last thing, like, who even bought the power-up set? They're going now for like $60 to $80, and I got lucky and I got mine for 30 bucks, but... And a lot of the cards in the power-up set are getting low in stock, and they're getting more expensive because of the new set, and a lot of people didn't even buy the power-up set. And yeah, most likely people will be running these because it's the new standby, and the effect is pretty damn good because you could potentially salvage 2, but it is a lot weaker, and the standby doesn't really power you up. Most likely, if there's a level assist or something, the Asakura, you could probably just drop that on your back row and use that to boost you up. And I wonder when we're getting a new Climax trigger. Big Dream Volume 2 is out. We have some promo cards to look at, and we're just gonna fire right through them and call the video. Flower Viewing Special Kokoro is a cost 0 stock bomb. Maruyama entering Aya is Rest this card, and she's a split 1k5 for 2 music characters. Octopus Tao Ran is on attack. If you have 2 or more music characters, she gets plus 2k until the end of the turn. And pay 1, if you don't have any other characters in Rest during your Encore phase, you could rest this card. Look, the Sakura have blossomed. Kasumi gives 500 to the middle position, and she's a global 500. And Clear and Autumn Weather, and going forward, Yukina, that's a long fucking name, is a 2k5 backup, and she's an anti-early drop where you pay 2, ditch a climax, and you can send that character to the bottom of their deck. And that's all the cards and news that we have for this week in Weiss Schwarz. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. I currently don't know what I'm going to unbox this month, so I most likely will do a card discussion video instead. But next month, Sneaker Bunko is what I'm going to be ripping open. I hope you guys stick around for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.